in this lesson, we'll fix the deformations of the thumb. Alright, let's grab that root control and head over to Auto Key and go ahead and rotate this down. So we're going to blend back and forth between our hand bone and thumb root. We could go ahead and start with the thumb root, go back to our paint weight brush, and with those same settings we'll start to pull some of these points back. Okay. I also like to go ahead and start to bring some weight back to the hand bone. And feel free to use paint blend weights to refine this some more. Alright, let's go ahead and scrub back and forth. Go ahead and turn off paint blend weights. Can bring our attention back to the root of the thumb and start to pull some of these points back. See how this looks. Not too good. But we'll have that fixed up in no time. Alright, so again we can take some of these points and bring those down. The thumb can be really tricky, but just look at your hand as reference. That'll definitely help you to correct the deformations here. Okay, just have a few more to paint. Alright, great. So we're getting that nice volume back in the thumb. Let's see. It's actually looking pretty good. Again, we can switch over back to the hand bone and start to paint some influence to smooth this area out. Okay, that looks good. And then from here I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the thumb's root. And really just finish up. We just have a few more things to tweak here. So let's get right to it. Alright, that looks good. Head over to the other side. I'll choose the hand bone again. And finish up this area by adding some weight back to it. Great, I think that looks good. So coming out of our weight brush, if we were to go ahead and scrub back and forth, there's the deformations of the thumb. It's really good. Okay. Well, now that that's done, so we go ahead and bring that back to 0. Go ahead and remove the keys. And lastly, we can go to this middle control, head over back to Auto Key, go to frame 10. Just as we talked about before, we can see if we can add any further tweaks to this. Shouldn't be much to add, but I'm sure we can do something with it. So I'll go ahead and select that mid bone. Head over back to the weight brush and start to add some influence here to smooth this out a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. The top looks pretty good. We can pull some of these points back. Great. Let's go ahead and see what else we can tweak. Looks like a few points are being pulled a little bit too much. So we'll just go ahead and select the root of the thumb and fix those areas up. All right, great. We should get some really good creasing when it's all done. Let's go and see how this looks. All right, great. So I'm going to call that good. So that finishes up the work on our thumb. So what that means is that all we have left is to go ahead and fix the wrist. And that will be it for the left hand. So let's say we finish the left hand in the next lesson by editing the deformations we're getting from the wrist.